Hello everybody, it's Lord Magicus here. This week we're going to do something a little bit different, alright? Instead of playing an MTGO League, we're actually going to be doing some preparation for Eternal Weekend. So I myself am not going this year. Just did not really work out like time and money wise for me to make that trip. But my friend is going, and he's playing a deck that he doesn't have a whole lot of experience with. So we're going to jam a bunch of games so he gets an idea for the feel of this deck and is hopefully a little bit more prepared to not just completely bomb with it this weekend. He's primarily playing Vintage, but he is also playing the Legacy event, and he at least wants to get some practice in with Legacy. So, yeah, he's playing the Dimir FrogTide deck. I will play some matches with it, Merfolk against it, since that's my specialty. Give him an idea of like how to play that deck. Then I'll also play some decks with the Junk Maverick deck. So it's black, or I guess Abzan. Yeah, like listen, like I used to play Legacy before like Abzan was even a thing. So yeah, we play with the Maverick deck versus it, so we get some different experience against that deck. And then I'll also play a few matches using the Dimir Murktide deck myself. So we get about 3 hours of Legacy paper testing in here. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy some of the gameplay. And yeah, this is what goes into, you know, preparation for these kind of events. It's just lots and lots of games, lots of shuffling, lots of just practice in general. So hopefully you'll find this enjoyable. Remember, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, and I will read any comments you have about it. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'll see you guys in just a second over here at the physical table camera. All right, here we are. We're gonna play this practice for Eternal Weekend.
Do that. Still time for you to come.
I ended up I had spent so much money in the last week on my car and my glasses. It's insane. So not expenses that I expected were gonna run that much, but it was like over $1,000 for both of these things.
Yeah, I can see that. I have the eye doctor in like 2 weeks, but I think I need to get dailies again. It's been a while.
So everyone, I am testing with Dave here. He's going to Eternal Weekend and needs practice with his deck so that he does well with it, right?
At least mediocre.
Yes. You are more of a vintage aficionado.
More of a vintage player. Vintage / pre-modern. Yeah. I haven't been able to find my legs in Legacy in a while. And my pet deck, Maverick, isn't that great.
Yeah, I know what that's like. It just feels like every set it gets more hostile towards like anything that has existed for a while.
Yeah. Just ekes out all the fair stuff.
Yeah. There we go. This is good. I don't get to use this camera very often, so this is my nice one that's like way more has a much higher resolution than the other one does.
Yeah, this is like I have this probably this camera in storage. I used to use this for webcam shit during COVID when we do like old school.
Yeah. All right.
Either on.
I'll take odd.
You got it.
Sweet. He knows that I am a world-renowned Merfolk player.
That's right.
Yeah. But I'm going to pretend that I don't know what he's playing.
You know.
I know exactly what he's playing. Okay. Yeah, this is all right. We'll keep this.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
I'll start with an island and pass the turn.
Do you want the camera to like see my hand? Or...
No, you don't have to show anybody your hand. It's fine. No cheating. Just like a real match, you know. You don't get to know your opponent's cards.
Real magic. Start with Underground Sea with...
I'll show them my hand. This is what I'm working with, guys.
Ponder.
Okay. Yeah, you have a Ponder. I have the nice Lorwyn one.
The one.
Yeah.
Then I have 3 others that are like the normal None of my shit matches. I really don't care.
You're gonna ponder some orbs.
Pondering some more. I'm really bad with blue cards, so for those watching at home, it's gonna be bad.
Dave is much more of a natural green person.
Yeah. As a
Or
person that
colorless, right?
Thrun tattooed to my arm. Go.
We'll play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to cast Silvergill Adept, reveal a Lord of Atlantis.
Okay.
Trigger, draw a card.
Yep.
Your turn. So you know about this.
We'll cast this second ponder.
Sure.
And we'll go. Play Wasteland.
Yeah.
I'll waste the
Choice.
the wasteable land.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Untap. Draw. We'll play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Seems good.
We'll cast this Lord of Atlantis.
Yep.
I will attack you with the Silvergill Adept.
3.
3 damage. You're up.
17.
He is doing it right. You should definitely be writing notes if you're playing a tournament, but since we're just screwing around, kind of, I'm just keeping it on my dice here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a dice guy too, so don't presume that I'm.
No, it's like if you're playing F&M, like dice are okay, but really, like you really want to write notes, especially if you're playing at like a competitive event. It's necessary. So, sure. What will you get with this polluted delta?
Well, I know you're a Wasteland deck, so.
Well, yeah, but also Harbinger of the Seas is a Merfolk card you should consider.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Now, I don't know if any of the other blue decks are playing that, but I would definitely at least think about it.
I guess I didn't show you my board. I have 2 on my board.
Yeah. So. Just something that...
Just not something to drop against you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well...
Maybe.
So, here's the interesting thing. Like, in Modern, I think, like, the Dimir decks actually bring... Like, they, like, leave it in, like, at least 2, because turning off Cavern of Souls is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Like, but especially, yeah, because you have, like, forces and dazes and stuff. That actually might matter.
Push.
Yeah. Lord of Atlantis is dead.
Go ahead.
Right, tap. Draw. Actually, I should put my deck over on this side because I think there's like more glare here. So if I just keep it over here, then we'll make it a little bit easier to see everything. That's fine. All right. Then I am going to first start off by attacking you for 2.
15. 14.
Yeah, because you fetched. Yep. We'll play an island.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast a Harbinger of the Seas.
Good thing I went for that island. Yes. Now they're all islands.
They are.
Sure.
Okay, your turn.
We'll play a sweet island.
Yep.
And
you have a Murktide Regent.
I've never cast this card. It gets 3 because I exiled 3. He's a 6/6.
It's a pretty big boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Just out of Dismember range.
Yeah, that helps.
Go ahead.
Yes, this is my other friend that is Going to Eternal Weekend. She's asking if I'm coming, which I am not, sadly. Draw. Alright, I will play an island. I will cast a Master of the Pearl Trident.
That's a lord, right?
It is.
Okay.
It can be forced, because I don't have Cavern of Souls to help anymore.
How many cards you have?
I have 3.
Okay. I will force. Switching days. I'll take 1.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to hope that you do not have another daze. Cast another Master of the Pearl Trident, which is still very counterable despite the fact that I'm tapping this for blue.
I will force pitching frog.
Okay.
Going down to 12.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. I have 2 cards left. I will pass the turn.
The way I've been described, this deck's been described to me, is I'm playing a tempo deck.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to maintain some sort of threat.
Right. Yeah.
I watched like 30 streams in the last 2 weeks, so kind of like Dilbert, just kind of trying to like save the queen.
Yeah. No, it is.
We'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Whenever I need some sorcery.
If
in
it
the graveyard.
leaves the graveyard.
Oh, leaves the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you cast another Murktide region, it actually can make this one bigger.
Cool. 6.
I have nothing to do with that. I go to 14.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. We'll play an island.
Yeah.
And I cast a Vodalian Hexcatcher.
Is that the counterspell one?
Yes.
Sacrifice?
It's the super curse catcher guy.
So I don't get to cast spells, got it.
I mean, you can cast spells. It's just you have 3 mana.
It flies too, it blocks.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
All right. I will attack you for 6.
6. That's 6.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will play an island.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I die. Okay.
Well, I only attack for 5 right now. Or, no, sorry, 4, right? You can block one of these. So, yeah, I'm only hitting you for 4.
Anything I block, I kill.
Correct.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Tap. Draw.
Yeah.
Play this island.
Sure.
And here's the thing. I don't actually think I want to attack here because I don't want to lose my Harbinger of the Seas.
Maybe not.
So I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Yep.
I will draw. Spot on.
Short. That actually could be relevant. You can spellbind yourself and make that bigger.
Really? I'm learning all this stuff now.
Yeah, because
these 2 will leave the graveyard.
Yep. So whenever an instant or sorcery leaves the graveyard here, so
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save that though because I'm not gonna be
yeah.
attacking.
There's no reason to do that yet, but it's good to know.
Good to know.
Yep. I will cast a Mistcaller.
What does this one do?
He is 1/1. I can sacrifice him to stop something from coming back from the graveyard or from the library.
If a non-token creature would be entered the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile instead. So it's like a one-time containment priest.
Yeah, he's basically there to deal with like reanimate because some of these decks play that.
Yep. Okay.
Still don't think I have any good attacks just yet, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I have 1 card in hand.
I will ponder.
Sure.
And 2, 3. Draw. I will play Basic Swamp.
Oh, that's dangerous. That was not a good one for me.
I will play Nethergoyf.
Yeah.
Who is currently a 2/3.
Sure.
I will pass.
Yep. Draw. I am going to tap 5 here. I'm going to full retail Silvergill Adept. Good.
That's the 2/1 that you have to
Draw.
show.
Well,
You need to draw a card.
I either pay an extra 3 or show you a Merfolk.
Okay.
I am just paying an extra 3.
Okay.
So presumably my last card is not a Merfolk.
Okay.
So trigger, draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, my attacks are still not very good right now, so I think I am just passing.
Mexican standard.
Yeah.
I will again ponder.
Yeah.
Cards.
I have 1 or 2 cards, sorry.
Go.
And tap. Draw. Going to play Cavern of Souls. I do not get to name a creature type because of Harbinger.
So what happens when Harbinger leaves?
Has named on nothing. I will not be able to use
Okay.
that ability for anything.
So just a colorless land then?
Correct.
Okay.
Technically, it was always a colorless land.
Yeah.
But no, it will not make any colored mana afterwards. I'm gonna tap 2 blue and cast Lord of Atlantis.
One card.
1 card.
It's hard cast Force of Will.
Could be.
Lord's good.
Okay. I'd like to declare attacks.
I'll respond.
Sure.
Push.
I would like to hard cast this Force of Will.
We call that. I will sack this one to exile my graveyard.
Okay.
And then I will give this guy +5/+5.
Sure. Is that all instants and sources?
It is.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then this brings it up to 3 here.
Yeah.
Because now there's an artifact in my graveyard. Okay.
Does the Fatal Push get countered?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
I would like to attack you for a very lethal much death. They're all island walking.
Oh, yeah.
now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sideboard's going to be pretty big here.
Yeah. You want to do at least another game 1
Sure.
first, so you have an idea of like what your main deck is like?
I know I'm cutting like all my counter magic.
Probably.
I'll probably end up keeping some in because I don't have enough to side in.
Yeah. We were just pretty much in a standoff. Like, am I gonna find a lord before you like find enough stuff to get play
Now
here?
I know I need to remind myself. And Joe told me I need to be searching out my swamp because I'll have islands for days.
Well, especially in the mirror, because you always want to be careful. You get caught with your pants down when they play like a Harbinger of the Tides or Seas. I mean, Harbinger of the Seas. That's the one. Yeah, it can get really bad really quickly. I don't know if they're playing any in the main deck, but it's a card to think about. Like, people are playing, Magus of the Moon, so I'm sure against the red deck you'll be more inclined to get in the swamp.
Yeah, I have Hydroblast for that.
That's also. I actually have Hydroblast in my sideboard as well.
How's the lady?
All right. Everything's going all right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Christmas, so.
You going to see her?
Yeah. That's right. Magic has a social life.
I mean, that's really why I play. I'm not trying to break.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Like, half the reason I even play anymore is because of this. because it's a fun thing to do with a bunch of people I like to spend time with. So
I'll be on the play.
yeah, great. It's my loyal viewership. Yeah, well, I cannot keep it either. I have a Tide Shaper, a Phantasmal Image, and 5 lands. It's not gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, I'm trying Phantasmal Image again because I feel like I don't think there's a lot of Plague Engineers right now. So playing True-Name Nemesis seems like it's alright.
I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot of Plague Engineers in type thing.
Image is also good against the initiative decks and the mono red deck. I got to they like played the Bombardiers guy against me, and then I got to image and copy it, and then kill their own Bombardiers. I'm like, with I think I threw an Aether Vial at it.
Like image a Gristlebrand and fucking draw 7.
Yeah, you know that's always cool.
I always like image. One of my favorite blue cards.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of Bowmasters right now either.
There's not.
There's some, but there's not much because like Frog gets out of range of it very quickly, and everything just seems well. It's either that or like a lot of the versions of this deck are playing like Reanimates and the Troll.
Yeah. That's Reanimator list.
Yeah, this is better, I guess. Let's throw that away.
All right, I'm going to start at 19.
Yep. The good old turn 1 Ponder.
No.
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 Nope.
No, we got so many plays in this deck. We got all the things.
Okay, what are we doing?
Yo.
Cameo. Oh, that's actually much worse for me. Alright, yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Sure.
We'll play the Mistcaller.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Play Basic Swamp.
Yep. Oh, that's a good one.
I will combat.
Yeah. No blocks.
Yeah. Well, make it. Oh shit. He should be in here.
Oh,
You go ahead and you cut that.
for shame. Alright. Yeah.
Clue.
We don't know where this is. Look, this is why we're practicing.
That's right.
If we do this at Eternal Weekend, then it's not going to be so forgiving.
It's true.
Yeah, you have a clue.
Frog.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is a much worse start for me. Alright, play this Cavern of Souls naming Merfolk.
Sure.
Cast a Silvergill Adept.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal a Silvergill Adept.
Yeah.
Trigger. Draw.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So I have 4 cards you do not know about.
I will. I'll pitch this Spellbomb
Sure.
to here. Making him a 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
You go to combat?
Sure. No blocks.
I'll take 2. Go up.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. And go ahead.
And tap. Draw. Well, let's see.
4.
Yeah, I'm just thinking there's got to be a good chance that you're holding a fatal push right now. I'm sure of it.
Four main deck.
All right. We'll attack you for 3.
16.
And I will cast. Actually, play the island first.
Sure.
On the off chance that we draw Tide Shaper, I want to be able to play it around something like Days. So
Yeah.
I will show you a Harbinger of the Seas.
Okay. It's a good fish.
Trigger, draw.
Yep.
Okay, I will not play anything else, and I'll pass. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Silvergill Adept is back now, because like there's so many things that like actually just actively destroy it. But I guess the problem is like most of them are really actively bad against this card.
Frog is kind of doing things.
Yeah,
Um.
that's right. White border wastelands here.
Yeah. We're gonna get the rest of them at Eternal Weekend.
Mm.
We're gonna be totally generous. Saves me the time of whiteboarding it myself. Let's go to combat.
Sure. Nothing. Take it. Let's go.
You got 2. A clue.
16 all.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep, you have a frog.
Go ahead.
Interesting. Not killing the Cavern of Souls here. All right. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
We'll play an island.
Mm.
All right. I will cast a Lord of Atlantis.
Lord of Atlantis. Sounds good.
We'll cast a Master of the Pearl Trident.
Woo-wee!
Should have blew up that cavern, boy.
Should have.
All right. I would like to go to attacks.
Tax it is.
So we have 2 lords. They're getting +2/+2.
Okay.
So this will be 4, 4, and 3. Take 11.
Cards.
I have 3 cards.
4, 4, and 3. All right. Pitch.
Stifle. Are you drawing a card or just making this thing bigger?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Pitch.
Sure.
Pitch.
Yep.
So now I'm a 3, 4.
Well, they have Island Walk.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, true. All right, I'm taking it. How much?
11 damage. You go to
Okay.
5.
Got 5.
Yep.
All right, it's the turn to do stuff.
Yep. Your turn.
All right. Let's untap.
Yep.
Hopefully, I play against some Merfolk players later again. We'll get some stuff.
So I happen to know that my buddy Pixel Tamer is going, and he is almost assuredly playing Merfolk. So
Is he splashing frog?
I don't think so. He actually really likes tropical Merfolk because he likes playing Deeproot Wayfinder a lot. So it's really cool with Wasteland, but I don't know what version he's playing this week. But no, he actually just messaged me while we were testing here.
Is he making fun of me yet?
No, he was just asking if I was going yet.
Okay.
I haven't answered him at the moment.
You're still not sure?
No, I haven't answered him yet because we were in the middle of playing right now. That's why. No, I will not be going. So, yeah, this is definitely a turn when something needs to happen. Probably something that involves like fetch land double fatal push.
Let's go to combat.
Yeah.
It's better than so
Like if I imagine that if there's any way for you to win this game, those have to attack and draw you like Polluted Delta and Fatal Push, and you need to already have a Fatal Push in hand.
Let's see what happens.
All right, I'm not gonna block any of these.
Okay, so you're gonna take 7.
Yeah.
I'll just get this attack step.
You don't have to attack with that. You could hold it back as a blocker in case you find the pushes.
No, you're right. Yeah. So take 7.
Yep. Go to 9.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yeah, hopefully they're good ones.
Well, let's start with the Delta.
Yeah, you need the double black mana here, so.
I'm going to flip this thing because I drew 2 plus the
Yes, you
card I
did.
drew for the turn.
Yep.
First time I ever flipped this card.
Oh, I guess if it was flipping, there's no reason not to attack with it then.
Whatever.
Yeah, so you can have your 4th clue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Or is it a May flip, or do you have to? That's a really good question, because if you don't have to, there's a reasonable chance you might not want to flip it so that you could potentially block something.
When you draw, exile, so it has to happen.
Okay, so it is a must then.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna +2 her.
Yeah, yeah, that works.
I mean, it takes off some damage.
Yeah, so maybe there's a reality in which this works somehow.
I'm going to.
Well, she gets spells back, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you had 1 fatal push, you could cast. Oh no, well she only starts on.
She starts
2.
at 2. She has to go up once.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, the general game plan is to go up like 3 times and then fucking pitch half my deck to the frog. And...
Yeah, that makes sense. Just win the game on the spot.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I would prefer to be playing like 3 hours tonight so I get some.
No, that's fine. I have nothing else I am planning on doing now, so we can play as much as you want.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see how this turns out then. Draw for turn. Interesting. All right, so everything's getting what, -1, -0.
No, it doesn't really matter, but.
Well, I mean, it matters in case you found a way to kill off these lords, but.
Well, it depends on how much counter magic you have going on.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. All right. You have how many cards in hand now?
3.
3. Okay. So potentially 2 fatal pushes, and what else could stop me here? I think that I'm okay. I'm just gonna declare tax.
All right, I'm gonna go to 4.
Send in the squad.
Full squad.
Look, it's either you're dying this turn or I'm dying next turn, and I don't want to find out which it's gonna be.
I guess even if I deal with both of the.
Well, yeah, because these are 5 right now. Well, but no. Actually, if you kill both of these, then you're only taking 2 damage, right? Because the Tamiyo effect.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So we'll see.
Petty theft.
Petty theft. Okay, so you bounce this, then you're still taking 5, so that's fine.
Okay.
I will, however, sink into Stupor that one.
Okay.
Sink into Stupor is a very, very powerful addition to this deck, and actually playing 0 Ottawaras because I have 4 of these in my deck now. Okay. Do you want to try more game 1, or do you want to sideboard for a while now?
Let's do some more game ones.
Okay. This is good. We're learning about a bunch of interactions that this deck needs to know about. So, like Tamiyo is a must flip. So, potentially there could be a scenario in which you do not want to attack with 2 frogs because you don't want to flip her because you need her as a blocker. So,
Maybe.
we talked about what Nihil Spellbomb making Murktide bigger as a combat trick.
Yeah.
That's
We talked about fetching out the swamp first,
Yeah.
so we don't have to get fucked by a Harbinger. That's good. That's good. I'll remember that.
Yeah. Also, we've learned what Island Walk is.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Absolutely.
Maybe not as helpful versus the rest of the metagame, but at least versus me.
Yeah. The naming for Cavern of Souls, is that a trigger?
It is not a trigger.
Okay, so I can't cycle it.
Correct.
Okay. The choice in this deck was either running the Stifles or the Thoughtseizes, and I chose the Stifles because they're more fun.
Well, they're better against certain matchups too. Like if you know you're going to run up against a lot of Dark Depth, that's probably a lot better. Or even Doomsday, I guess it's probably a little bit better too.
Just like Stifle forward.
Maybe they're about even versus Doomsday actually, because taking the Doomsday out is maybe even a little bit better. But trying to think of like what the other matchups might be where it makes a difference. Dark Depths is probably the biggest one though.
All right, I'm gonna keep.
I think I'm gonna keep this. So. Okay, now I'm all of a sudden very glad that I kept this. I will play Sink into Stupor as a land.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to maintain.
I choose to play it tapped. I don't really need to bolt myself here.
No.
That is the one thing that kind of sucks about Merfolk. Like the 1-drops are not that good. Like Vial is fine if you have it. Like Tide Shaper, like in this matchup, Tide Shaper is fine to play in turn 1, but like you know, it's still not as good as like playing Ponder or something in turn 1. Yeah, almost all the good stuff is at 2 or 3 in this deck.
I'll pass.
Okay. There you go. This is what I'm working with here, so everybody here can see.
And since I'm on a total missing fairable try as well.
I'm not looking. All right. Untap. Draw. Huh. Okay. Probably don't have Wasteland. That's a good sign. But you still might have Daze. So I'm going to play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Sure.
I will cast this Lord of Atlantis. And then I will pass. Yep.
Waste Cavern.
Goodbye, Cavern.
I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play an island. I will cast a Mistcaller.
Mistcaller is fun.
Go ahead. Mistcaller is easily like the worst card in this deck. It is there only because of like Reanimate. So
yeah, I'm not doing any of that unfair stuff here, so I kept that. Yeah.
But like,
but it's cool
especially in game 1, like I would have no idea, like because these decks look very similar like that. So
yeah.
Like I could very easily just get got by like, all right, end of turn cycle troll, and then next turn reanimate.
It sucks because I was originally on board with the reanimator deck, and I was super excited. But when I talked to Joe about it, and I played a couple test games, I much rather play the deck that beats reanimator and makes me think a little more, as opposed to the reanimator deck just getting housed by fucking main deck lit on the void all day.
Yeah.
Let's main phase brainstorm.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Sure. Untap. Draw. Let's see. I think this time I will actually bolt myself. I would like to attempt to cast this Harbinger of the Seas. Yep. Goodbye. I'll attack you for 1. 18. Go ahead. It wasn't great, but I kind of had to try.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will ponder.
Sure. I don't think I've played Aether Vial once so far. I'm surprised.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll go to 17.
Yeah. Now the time for Harbinger is now past.
The window is open, baby.
We're not
Window's
gonna.
open.
He's not making this mistake now.
I couldn't get it with a Misty.
It's a very beautiful swamp to have in this deck too.
Yeah. The big purchase for Eternal Weekend this year is 16 Alpha Forests.
Yeah.
And I'll have a full Alpha deck for like Alpha 40. And if I'm feeling vicarious, I might try to get it up to a 60 card deck that I can play in old school and not care if I win or lose. Just have this as Alpha thing, like play it unsleeved.
Oh my god.
Like a freaking monster.
Sure. Draw. Tap 2. I'm going to cast Silvergill Adept. I will reveal a Harbinger of the Seas.
Sounds good.
Resolves.
Resolves.
Trigger. Draw.
I
You want to stifle my draw?
haven't really seen anything else to stifle.
There's not a lot, so this is one of the better things to stifle, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll stifle.
Okay. Sure. I will attack you for 1.
I'll take 1. 16.
Yep. And I will pass to you.
Stifle's probably tapped too early. Probably my favorite blue card.
It's
so.
pretty good. Yeah.
It's just a fucker card.
It's like a card that I feel like Modern really should have.
That would get me into Modern.
Yeah.
Just playing some sort of like stifle pile. Play Float Strand.
Sure. I'm very surprised we have not seen a frog yet.
Right, yeah. Tide.
Yeah, that's a Merfolk.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to leave an instant in just for another ghost if they come up.
Also, maybe Tameo in the future.
Sure.
Might want that fatal pushback. Yeah, it's big boy.
Go.
Draw.
Yeah.
We'll pay 2. I'm going to cast Master of the Pearl Trident.
So I'm looking at 3 for 5 damage.
Yeah.
I get to eat 1 if you swing with both. And then you get to fucking dismember my fucking shit.
Maybe. Could happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll play an island. Tap 2. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Image.
Days.
Okay. Cards in hand.
3.
3.
You know 1.
I don't actually remember which one it is that I know. Oh, that. Yeah, that's right, because you dazed earlier. And you just dazed again, yeah, so, okay. What are the odds that he's sitting on a fatal push right now? Because that would be so bad. Let's see what happens here. He attacks me with Merfolk for 7. I go to 10. And then what? If he doesn't play a creature, then I get to attack him back. Like, I'm still killing him in 2 turns, and you're killing me in 3. If you have the fatal push and I attack, then it's pretty bad. But I mean, I don't know. If you have the Fatal Push, I might actually just be dead with this hand anyway. Think about this. What happens if you don't? No, it's possible I could still get there. Like, not if I lose a creature right here for nothing. Alright, I'm gonna pass. We're gonna find out right now.
I'm gonna go to 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a sewer.
Yep.
Do you play any of these in that deck?
I do
Probably
not.
not because you don't have any fetch.
No. But if you're like the modern Black Splash likes to play at least one of those, I think.
I think they're amazing.
I look, I gotta be honest, when they first came out, like I was not a fan of them, but the more and more I see them, the more I'm sold that it's actually really good.
Much happier buying them at 6 than I was buying them at 25.
Alright, what are we gonna do here? Alright. No Fatal Push. Okay, that's a good sign for me. Let's see your exiled cards for a second.
Daze, Brainstorm, Land,
Right.
Ponder.
We've gone through 3 dazes already. That's the important thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So
So what are the odds I'm going to play around the 4th one?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're the better player.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm gonna be bold. Crunch in.
No blocks.
7.
Yeah, go to 10. Just hope I don't get effed by this.
Do it.
Done? Untap.
Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
Well, that's helpful, I guess. Going to pay 2. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Image.
Respond.
Sure.
Oh, Petty Theft.
Sure. Bounce this back to my hand.
Yeah.
Image.
What's up?
Image resolves.
Image good.
Alright, I will copy Silvergill Adept.
Okay.
Trigger.
Card.
Alright, no stifle again.
No.
Alright, draw. Interesting. Alright. I will play this Cavern of Souls.
Bold.
Yep. And I will declare attacks.
Okay.
Just those.
How much?
No blocks.
Oh.
Okay. I'll flash in a Hexcatcher before damage.
Okay.
So it'll be 5.
Okay.
Go ahead. So you know about 1 card in my hand. It's a good one.
I'm gonna waste the land that I need to waste. Attacking upstairs isn't good. Go to 3. I can't. You have more than 10 power. So I will. I'll hang back.
All right. And tap. Draw.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna try it. Cast Master. Sure. Go to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 1. Cast Aether Vial for the first time this entire match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up here we go. And well, this is not a very good attack just yet, so I guess I'm just passing. We're at another stalemate here.
Flashback.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm dead. I'm just dead to that anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 10. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got me. So, yeah, no, Master had to resolve here. I was just dead. So.
All right, let's do some side movement.
Okay. No, I didn't attack the first time because I figured if you had Fatal Push, I could. I had Phantasmal Image in my hand, and my last card was another Harbinger of the Seas. Figured I could still draw another Lord and then cast the image on the following turn, and then that might be still enough to get through one push.
All right, so let's have like a real heads up. Like, what am I bringing in?
Yeah.
What am I cutting?
Let's see. So, since I did not see you cast Reanimate or anything of that sort, I think that it is probably safe for me to assume that I don't need Mistcaller. So in some versions of this match, I probably take, or I might keep in Mistcaller, but against this version, I probably can just take it out. Also,
am I cutting forces before dazes?
Probably. I mean, you can always pitch the dazes later, but I feel like the dazes just, if I don't have the Vial or the Cavern, they're pretty good, but I am probably cutting it like 2 Harbinger of the Seas. It's because you've seen it now, like you'll know that you need the basic land to play around it. You probably want to consider keeping them in because it turns off Cavern of Souls.
Okay.
Alright, so I mean, like, off the top, like, those are the 4 cards that, like, I probably think about taking out here. I definitely am bringing in these Harbinger of the Tides, because bouncing things is really good here. And other than that, like, there's not a lot that I really want, because against the Reanimator version, I would bring in these Ghost Vacuums.
Oh, yeah.
They're not as good against what you're doing. I think I'm just bringing in the Dismembers because I need them for Tameo. They're okay for the Frog, but like, it's still...
Consign's pretty bad if I'm already on Stifle.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of triggers that it's not really worth having Consign, I don't think.
All right, so is Norod good enough for fucking Vial?
I probably, like, I don't know, like, that's...
I'm
I
bringing
think
in
the Deluge obviously is a lot better. Like, that's 100% coming in, right?
maybe Powder Keg.
Maybe, yeah, that's not the worst.
And then I can just maybe keep 2 forces for like oh shit moments.
Yeah, that's possible. You can do that. Like, I mean, siding out forces is not like the worst idea for me here either. But I don't.
Isn't it generally just like side out forces against the aggro players because it's not?
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
is.
It's not favorable trading.
Yeah, for the most part, it's... have any like other spells in my main deck, like. But I also know that you may have stuff like Toxic Deluge where I may want to keep in some number of them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think that this is what I'm supposed to do here. So that's how I'm going to try this. I'll have a little bit more interaction for your threats. I was like, the removal's not that big a deal to me, but I think, yeah, just... Harbinger of the Tides is just really, really powerful for me, and I don't like turning off Cavern of Souls. If I like, yeah, Harbinger of the Seas is like a little bit awkward with that. So
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have Cavern of Souls, you lose so much of your power.
yes, yeah. Still surprised I haven't played True-Name Nemesis yet.
What do you?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm definitely keeping this. This is like a really good hand. Might actually be like one of the more powerful hands I've started with this whole match. So we'll see. Will it be enough? That's the question.
Do it.
Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Yep.
Cast Aether Vial.
Yep.
Go ahead. Important thing for Aether Vial players, keep a reminder die for your vial so you don't miss the trigger.
Go to 19.
Yes.
We'll play smart.
You know what? May as well, because we're trying to get in the habit of this. So if you're playing Eternal, we can always cut it no matter what.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Go ahead.
He's what, a 1-2 right now?
1-2.
Okay. Trigger Vial. Draw. Play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk. We'll cast a Silvergill Adept. Reveal a Vodalian Hexcatcher. Trigger.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Play sewers.
Yep.
Surveil. Surveil's good. We'll push. Combat.
Yeah.
2.
It's only your graveyard?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Sure. 18.
Often thought of inferior as a glaive.
Yeah.
It's not bad as a crit 8.
Alright.
Kill it.
Alright, untap. Trigger. Take this up 2. Draw. I'll play a Wasteland. We will cast a True-Name Nemesis.
Target.
I name you.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Do you know? I will.
Cards in hand?
4.
4. You have a frog.
I will. Just block nothing. Go ahead.
End step, activate Aether Vial. Put in Hexcatcher.
Yeah.
Untap. Alright. Upkeep. I'm going to choose not to take it up. Draw.
Okay.
Well, activate Vial.
Yeah.
And a Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah.
I will attack you. So it's going to be 4, and that's going to be 2. So 6 total.
Okay.
And I will pay 3. I'm going to cast Harbinger of the Seas.
Okay.
It's your turn.
That actually helps. Sweet. Okay.
A little bit, but I need to put creatures in play. That's the only way I'm going to get there. So it's not ideal for me to cast it right now, but I got to do something. The fact that I have the vial helps a little bit.
Brainstorm?
Yeah.
Punch it back.
Yeah, I just realized there's like no good place for me to put this where the glare does not suck.
Glare's the worst.
Yeah, I know. Its overhead light is always like that, but we live with it.
I live with it. I will go to combat.
Sure.
And a frog in.
Just the frog, huh?
Just the frog.
Cards in hand?
5 now.
You have 5 cards. Sure. The frog can hit me. That's fine.
I'll ding in for 1. So 2.
Sure. Take 2, go to 16.
Trigger.
Yep. Draw your card.
Draw a card. I will push.
Fatal push. Cards in hand?
4.
4 now. I'm going to sacrifice the Harbinger of the Seas. Counter it unless you pay 1.
Counter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tap. So he didn't find a land, so that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a bad hit.
Draw.
The ponder giveth and a ponder taketh away, I guess.
Yeah, such is life. Well, let's Wasteland here. And crack in for 6. Actually, no, I fucked up. I should not have done that.
Should attack first.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm only attacking for 4 now, so.
Okay, a 9.
Lesson. We gotta not make these mistakes now. I needed the island walk.
Yeah. Okay.
However, I am going to bolt myself here. 13. I'm going to cast another True-Name Nemesis. These are not islands anymore,
That's right.
so
Yeah.
probably do not want to do that. I choose you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Die. I die.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
There was definitely some debate on whether I should my last card was a Force of Will, so I could have considered trying to force the frog, or I was also had the Synchronous Stupor in my hand, so at that point, looking at Harbinger, I was like, alright, well maybe I just use the blue mana from the Cavern of Souls now to cast Synchronous Stupor, or and I drew another True-Name Nemesis, and I guess I'm Wastelanding you, and then
This plan happens now.
yeah. Since you only had 1 land, then I didn't really have to worry about Toxic Deluge at any point, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is actually a very poor hand. So I am looking at 3 lands here,
Mm-hmm.
a Sink and a Stupor, 1 creature, and then I have a Vial and a Force. I don't feel like that's a keep. Like, if I had at least 1 more creature, I would think about it, but that's just way too many mana sources. No action. Like, my entire game plan falls apart to a single fatal push. Somewhere in the back of my brain, I always have to be worried. It's like, is this the one person who's going to sideboard Plague Engineer today?
Not me.
Uh, or like sideboard Orcish Bowmasters could also be a thing to think about. Let's see here. This is definitely way better. I'm 100% keeping this, and we're going to get rid of that.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. This is our hand here. We get rid of that. So this is much, much better. Alright.
That's changed. Okay. There's a card out of Kamigawa that got. I'm guessing the Oracle text like just changed, but it was like the card reads whenever a source of an opponent controls deals damage to you,
Well,
that player.
which card is it?
It's Megachiko Kanda, Truth Seeker.
Oh, okay.
So what the card says, the opponent sacrifices a permanent. Oracle text says sacrifice a permanent of your choice. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Never a source. So if my opponent attacks me with 6 creatures, and I take 6 damage, they sacrifice six lands.
Interesting. Yeah. What's the reason for that rules change? It seems very out of left field.
Yeah.
It also seems like that's a power errata more than anything. It's way more powerful than what it originally sounds like.
Michiko. Gotta see if I have any of my.
Let's see if I can find this here. Spell it. I want to actually get the image of the card for a second.
Michiko. Michiko.
There we go.
That's a fun one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to put it on the screen so everybody can see what card we're talking about. There we go. Yeah, so whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you, they sacrifice a permanent. But now you get to choose what permanent they sacrifice.
I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very surprising. I don't understand why that would even be the card reads perfectly fine the way it is, so I'm not sure what led to that, but that's probably good to be aware of because I would have never known that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to impact constructed play outside of Commander, but I do play a good amount of Commander.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if...
Where do we find out about this? Huh. This is... What is this breaking news here?
Oh, I get this shit from Dave Kenny. I don't know if you know who Dave Kenny is. He's like in and out of Magic. He's just like a commander brewer. That's
oh, actually, okay. I think I found the thing that they're talking about. Right. Okay. So here, what's it saying? Everybody's saying here. This is
Foundation's rule change.
Yeah. Here. Rules text has been updated to read: whenever the source an opponent controls deals damage to you, that player sacrifices a permanent of your choice. Foundations, yeah. The clarity update.
Fucking land destruction, baby. We are in.
They refer to it as a non-functional change.
What do you mean? It's them choosing versus me choosing.
This is a very functional. Yeah, I agree.
That's massive.
I don't know what the hell they're smoking here.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna strike to it and they're gonna ban it from commander.
All right, well, there we go. That's your breaking news for today. This is insane. But okay, that's I would have never guessed that in a million years. So I guess if you see anybody like playing this card all of a sudden, you know why.
Fucking sword that thing immediately.
Yeah, all right.
All right. 19.
Yeah.
Basic island.
Yes. Ponder away.
So you got guys going Eternal Weekend?
I know a few people that are going, yeah.
Good. Yeah. Legacy's capped out. It's like 1100.
Oh damn, that's a lot.
It's a lot of rounds. I don't anticipate top 8ing, so I'm leaving on Sunday.
No, you're gonna make it. That's what the practice is all for. You've got to get there.
There's people that do this shit for a living that are going, so
You're gonna be fine. Look how fine you are.
I'm looking for maybe a winning record. I'll do better than last year where I went 0-3 drop.
Oof, yeah. You know what? If we get one win, we've succeeded.
We've done it. That's a ponder.
Cool. You have a ponder. Okay.
Go. Oh, draw.
Yeah, draw your card off a ponder. All right. Draw for turn. Play an island.
Yeah.
I will cast a Tide Shaper.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Which one's this?
It is a 1-mana 2/2 right now.
Okay.
He's a Spreading Seas on a stick, but if you already have an island, so he gets bigger anyway. Yep. Tide Shaper is probably the single most impactful Merfolk they put in this entire like Modern Horizons nonsense. So
I would love to be able to find a legacy deck that I can champion like you do, and it's probably gonna be Maverick. I just want to keep playing Maverick, but after Eternal Weekend, I'm gonna put in some. I'm contemplating going back onto MTGO and just trying to do some rounds. Maverick top 16 in the Japanese Eternal Weekend, so there's hope. But
yeah, there's a bunch of Japanese Merfolk players that always like to play these really weird lists all the time.
Play a Tamio.
You have a Tamio.
Okay. I'm gonna brainstorm.
Sure. Yep.
Going to
Next level Tamio flip.
right. Put you back. Put you back.
Sure.
Tamio flip.
Yep.
+2. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to... It's less than ideal, but... Yes.
I'm happy that I'm actually playing some green cards. Even if it is just a Tamio flip.
Yeah, I get you. Thinking about how math is going to work here. Getting rid of Tameo is going to suck. I don't actually think attacking Tameo for 1 is going to do anything. It's just going to read Tameo for a second. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, it gets -1. So, yeah, that's going to be okay, I guess. I will attack you for 1.
Okay.
At a 17.
Yes.
We play this Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Yeah.
We'll cast this Silvergill Adept here. Reveal a Tide Shaper.
Sure.
Trigger, draw a card.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna waste the Cavern of Souls. Just confirming, I can cast another one of these.
You can.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no more. There's a.
No, if it flips, then you're gonna have to choose one. But
Okay.
as long as it doesn't flip, you're okay.
Okay. So that's.
So you may want to reconsider the brainstorms from now on.
Oh yeah. Sure. I will +2.
Sure.
6.
Yep.
And then pass.
And tap. Draw. We'll play an island.
Sure.
Cast a Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah.
Cool. I will declare attacks.
No.
I will send 4 at Tameo.
Okay. So she's down to 2.
Yep. It's your go.
We'll play basics.
Yeah.
I will +2.
Sure.
I will
Yep.
get a clue. Good.
Draw.
Yep.
Play an island.
Islands played.
I will declare text.
Thanks.
Send these 2 at Tameo and this one at you.
Tameo's taking Vidlam, assuming lethal.
She's going to take 4.
Okay. She did.
And then you take 1. Go to 16.
Okay.
I will pass the turn. This is the part where we don't play Tide Shaper and overcommit in the face of Toxic Deluge.
He's playing Scraper.
You could. I have to be careful.
It's true.
Like, what I have on the board right now is sufficient by itself. I just need to not get greedy and fuck up, so. Mm-hmm. Sure.
We'll play the Goyf.
Sure.
Goyf is creature, land, instant. He's a 4. He's a 4/5. Nothing that matters against Island Walk, but.
Well, the Lord of Atlantis can't attack you, at least. It'll die in a fire.
Oh.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap.
I should have attacked.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get your clue. Yeah.
Good.
Draw. Interesting. You are at 16, huh? Cards in hand. 3. I am going to cast a Phantasmal Image.
It hurts. Yeah.
The Phantasmal Image will copy the Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah.
So these are going to attack for 6, and this is going to attack for 3. Or no, I'm sorry, 8 and 3, 11. So total.
I can block the Lord.
No, you can't. It has Island Walk from
sorry.
the other one now.
Yeah.
So you go to 5.
5.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Man, maybe I should register Merfolk for fucking Legacy.
I mean, I guess if it's up against this, then maybe. But I mean, it's not like there aren't ways to defeat what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just drawing it.
Yeah.
It's not happening. Uh,
No, I have an incredibly hard time when it comes with to stuff like Solitude.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
especially when you start blanking it with like flicker wisps and stuff.
All right. So let's break this down,
Yeah.
and then you can play Maverick or this.
I'll play the Maverick deck. That's
Okay.
fine. You can get more experience with what you're bringing into battle.
Yeah, I want to play against Swords of Plowshare, see how bad it is.
Yeah.
Let me reboard. One, two.
Maverick's mana base might make it a little bit more vulnerable to Wastelands as well.
Hmm.
Do you have all four in your list?
What?
The Wastelands?
I believe the deck runs four. Yeah.
Okay.
You run four in that
I
deck?
do play all four, yeah. I have 9 islands and I play 4 Wastelands, 4 Cavern, and then 4 Sink into Stupor because I actually play like was it 21 lands here, I think. Yeah.
Where's the one of Mutavault?
I I don't think that the deck really wants to be playing Mutavault. It's sad, but like the Wasteland is just so much more important.
Yeah, I was bummed that I couldn't fit Street Wraith in any of these builds because that was the original.
And
edition.
you know how I feel about Mutavaults, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they're sitting here, right? Look, you know that like I would love to be playing these in the deck. Like I'm holding what $3,000 in my hand right now. These things are not cheap, but sadly, it's just the deck in Legacy does not. Wasteland is just way more important, so we do that. I don't think I ever got to draw my sideboard cards, so. Well, on the plus, I didn't get to test a whole bunch against this deck with fishes, so this makes me feel a little bit better about fishes, at the very least.
See, you're playing the true meta deck here. You're ready to roll. You should take my spot Eternal Weekend for you. You play Legacy, I play Vintage. We both come home on Sunday. Boom.
All right, there we go. Good old trash. Let's take a look here and see what we are working with. Now, I have not actually looked at this 75 in quite some time, so all right, I'm looking at our sideboard here. Okay. Yeah, these all seem like cards I would expect to find in a Maverick deck.
You actually cut a lot of the cute stuff, so it's a little more streamlined.
Yeah.
And better for competitive play.
Let's see. Green Sun Zenith, Once Upon a Time, Swords, Birds, Hierarch. One of my favorite cards, Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah.
The card is very, very powerful. Outland Liberator is an important target. It's our Naturalize on a Stick. Orcish Bowmasters, yeah.
Four of.
We do have the Dark Depths. Okay, not all the decks play them, but
there's one of each. There's one Dark Depths, one stage.
All right, good. That's good to know. We do have Grist as a target here. That's good. Is it just how many Grists or just one? Okay. We've got our Bog, Decay. Yeah, Maze of Ith. Yeah, it's good. White of the Reliquary. Ooh, okay. This is the black and green version of Knight of the Reliquary.
Seeing a lot of play in Cradle Control.
Yeah. I mean, it being 2 mana is a pretty big deal.
And it has Vigilance.
Yeah.
So it can chonk in real big.
More Bowmans. We got our one of Dryad Arbor here. It's important with the Green Sun.
Yeah.
Wasteland. 1 Visaggio, I'm taking it.
Visaggio 1.
Yeah, okay. That's being staged. Good. That's good to know. Because we might have lines with that at some point. Endurance 1 or
maybe 2.
Maybe 2. Okay. Oof. That's fine. Keen-Eyed Curator. Okay, so then we have a second card that deals with the graveyard, but it gets really big for doing that. So
Yeah, that's the Scoo's upgrade.
yep, I like that. Yep. Oh, two. Yeah, we do have 2 endurance. Okay, good. So this is fine. Do you remember how many of each duel are in here?
Should be a Savannah, Scrubland, and 2 Bayous.
Okay. See, these are good, also important things to know. If you crack a fetch land, you need to know what lands are in your deck to find. So there we go.
There's a basic forest and a basic plains.
Okay. We do not have a basic swamp though. All right.
Black's very much the splash color.
Yeah. Okay.
So you do have one hierarch that produces black, and you have birds on top of the lands.
I think this.
Just a sleeve crack.
I thought I felt it, but maybe not. No, it's okay.
Oddly enough, the most expensive card in the deck is the forest.
Sure, it's not the Bayou.
No, forest costs more.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's the summer edition forest.
1, 2. Oh, there's one Bayou and there's all right. Yeah, I'm just making sure they're all there.
2.
Yep.
2 Bayous, 1 Scrubland, 1 Savannah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. See. It's been a very, very long time since I played a Bayou deck. I think the last time I played it was for Elves, which I don't think really exists anymore.
It kind of does. There's an elf deck, but that deck has become Cradle Control. It's still like a hoof deck, but it's got more control elements. It's green black. It's on my radar. It looks fun. I mean, it's a green deck, so it's in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Just have to have 4 cradles. I have 1, so I'd have to buy 3. Just
Yeah.
next year we're on the Lotus Plan.
All right. What do you want to take here? That's even. Cool. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is fine, I think.
Okay.
Start with a forest and we go with ignoble. Go ahead.
Do push.
Push. Oh, boo. All right.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Let's play Verdant, crack it. 19.
Yeah. He's playing fetch
Yeah. Get the Savannah here. Somewhere. Now it's here.
It's there. Somewhere.
Somewhere. Yep, there it is. And we will attempt to cast the Keen-Eyed Curator. Probably going to get dazed, but we got to try.
Resolves.
Oh, alright, that's... Alright, I didn't expect that, but go ahead.
Here.
Yeah. You have a frog.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. We'll attempt to swords the frog. Yep. Let's see. I will exile a land. And then I will... Actually, I guess it should go under here, right? Because it actually cares about the types.
Yeah.
Just so it keeps track of these. So we have a land. I'll attack you for 3.
Yep. 17.
And then I will play a Dryad Arbor and pass.
Okay. That has to be played up front.
Yes, it actually, this is relevant. This
Yeah.
does, so. Is cannot be hidden amongst the lands anymore. That was a whole thing.
Yeah. I'll waste this event.
Yeah, good choice.
Play a frog.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Draw. I will. Let's eat the Fatal Push.
Okay.
Take that. Add to my collection here.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm gonna play a Bachuka Bog. We'll get rid of the Wasteland. Cards in hand?
4.
4. Go ahead. Oh, you can hear the cracking in my knee. That's not good.
In the combat.
Mm-hmm. Declare no blocks.
Damage 1.
Yeah. 18.
Trigger.
Yep.
Well. Ponder.
Sure.
Shuffle.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's hope that it's not a good one.
Draw. Play a city.
Okay. Not terrible. Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Tap the... Yeah, because I played the... Yeah, I played the Bog last turn, so I will eat the Ponder, please.
Yeah.
Untap. Oops. Here, I need you. Draw.
Yeah.
We'll eat a noble. Or actually, no, I can eat your nether wife. Yeah, let's do that. Eat yours before mine.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to declare some attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I do have instant sorcery land creature, so
7.
attack you for 8.
Yeah. That's 9.
And I will play a Wasteland.
Yep.
And I will... Let's see. Do I use it here? I feel like I actually... I don't know if I'm supposed to use Wasteland in this position or not. I think I am, actually. I think let's get rid of Undercity. Go ahead. Yep. keeping you from casting cantrips is probably a good idea.
Yeah. Start with a brainstorm.
Yeah, go for it.
I will put you back. You back. I will. You back.
Okay.
Play this fucking right. Oh, Wasteland.
Okay.
Waste bog.
Yes, I'm going to respond. I'll get rid of the brainstorm.
Yeah.
You just keep that one over there because I already have my 4 now.
No. Double combat.
Yeah.
Just the one. We're at 17.
Yep.
Trigger. Go.
Drop.
You get one more piece of. You get one more power going.
I don't think so. I'm attacking you for 7.
Okay. 2.
And I will pay 2. I'm going to cast Once Upon a Time. Sure. Go ahead.
It's days something, goddammit.
Yeah. Maybe it was actually correct to attack there, though, because then you can't fetch now.
Yeah. As I play this fetch.
Well, I guess if you daze, then you still only have access to 1 blue anyway, but... Still might have been good not to let you shuffle the deck here.
So I'm thinking like. Do I? Oh, it's just there. Okay. Sack this.
Yeah.
Put a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Get. In for the penny, in for the pound.
Mm-hmm.
Got a murderous cut.
Yeah, goodbye.
Just exile.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm not gonna attack.
You don't want to die, huh?
Don't want to die.
All right.
Go ahead and
Tap. Draw.
yeah.
Interesting. I guess I'm just gonna cast this Noble Hierarch.
So noble. Oh fuck, it's pretty good.
Yes, it is pretty good.
Now you're a 2/2 attacker.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can still
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess I'm just passing here.
Okay.
All right. See what happens.
Living on a prayer. This card's dead in my hand. I'm gonna pitch this because
Yeah.
unusable.
Correct. This is also a format, by the way, where the order of the graveyard actually
It
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Same with commander.
Can't reorder them all willy nilly.
Correct. Because we push out. We push out grave. Because Tin Fin is still a legal 75 that you can register, even though I'm not seeing it.
My favorite one is Bosium Strip that just gives the top card of your graveyard flashback.
Yeah. Yeah. We play a little bit of that in pre-modern.
I think it's my favorite reserve list card.
It's definitely one of mine for sure. Let's play this.
Yep.
That is 1, 2. Gonna play.
Sure. You have a spell bomb.
I am not attacking. Oh. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Okay. How does about this Swords to Plowshares?
Rude.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, what are we doing here?
If we swords, I might as well pitch to 2.
You can still live.
Okay, we can live. We can live.
You need to pitch at least one more in order to not die because of Exalted.
Well,
or no, I'm sorry, you're gonna gain.
I'm game 2. I'm gonna gain 2.
Yeah, gain 2. Okay, so
I'm
you
at
go to
3.
All right.
And you attack for 2.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
I'm at 1 again.
All right. Go.
In my mind, I know you're not playing red, so I don't have to worry about punishing fire, so we're good.
Yeah.
I am going to exile your graveyard.
Yeah, good choice.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
But not on tap.
Yeah, that Wasteland was so powerful because I opened up a hand that had like 2 swords in it.
Yeah, that's what I need to be. That's what I need to be testing with because swords is really good.
Same thing. That once upon a time, I was definitely casting it to dig for another white source. Well, you have to stop me from attacking you somehow. You need like Tameo and Fatal Push. Okay.
It's little. It's a 4/4.
It is little.
But we'll see.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Still keeps you alive.
Maybe.
Verdant Catacombs. I will crack the Catacombs.
Yeah.
Go to 16. So I'm going to get this scrubland here. Going to cast a Knight of the Reliquary.
The lady.
Yeah. I'll tap the Dryad Arbor for this. Why not? This is better. And I'll pass to you.
She's a lady.
Might actually help if I shuffle my deck. Alright, we're now presenting lethal again.
Yeah, we are. I have to hang back, so I'm gonna hang back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cut. Alright, untap. Draw for turn. We'll play this Windswept Teeth. I would like to declare attacks. I'm going to attack you with this 1/1 and this 3/3.
We did it. Yeah, we did. Let's go again.
Yeah.
The bonus is I know what I'm doing in my deck.
Yeah.
Now, if I can win any games, it's a different story.
Half of everything is luck.
Yeah. I'll take some luck.
The other half is fate. I kind of have the experience from like playing Modern since its literal inception that I've played almost every deck in that format, so I have a little bit of experience like basically every archetype that exists in Magic, whether it's like, the fair mid-range value piles or like combo or like tempo aggro or like hard control decks, ramp, like whatever. You can give me a ham sandwich and I can pilot it.
After I see if Frog bites it in Legacy, I'm probably going to go back to a Maverick pile that's a little more controlling with main deck Thalias
Yeah.
and Well, a slight Stoneforge package.
Stalio not like good enough for this deck? Or...
It sees some play. That's just a copy of the deck that took 13th at Eternal Week in Japan.
Okay, I gotcha.
Usually I'm playing like two.
Oh my god, these cards just like keep sticking together.
Usually I'm playing like
Dropping them.
2 Fiend Artisans and a Thalia.
Okay,
And
I like Fiend Artisan. That card's cool.
Just some one of like Silver Bullets.
Yeah.
Play a freaking Gaddock Teague.
Teague is also a very powerful card to have.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'll go to 19.
All right, I would like to respond to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Once Upon a Time.
Sure.
Okay. But while you don't have days up. I'll take the Windswept Heath. The rest go on the bottom randomly.
Let's go Goif.
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead.
Also, I guess I could have cast this on your upkeep before you did anything too, because then you couldn't have played the land, because there's no guarantee. You could have played like Basic Island or something, so... I think the correct time is probably in your upkeep, because it plays around Force of Negation and also days that way.
Yeah.
So, alright. But for me here, let's see. We only have one thing right now. I think I'm just going to play this Beseiju and pass.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't particularly feel like fetching anything right this second.
I'll go to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Combat?
Yeah.
1.
19.
19. We will frog.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Play this Caracas.
Oh, yes.
We're going to attempt to Swords the Frog.
Days.
I will pay the 1.
Days.
Double days. Okay.
Double days, baby.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
That's you.
Go ahead, it's a 2 now.
I was expecting 1 days. I was
Yeah.
not expecting 2.
Correct. Yep. I'll play that. I would like to combat
Yeah.
for 3.
Sure.
At 16.
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep.
Discard.
Mm-hmm.
Play this land.
You just played the
Play the land.
Underground Sea.
Fair enough. I will.
Yeah.
Go.
Draw. Play Windswept, crack it.
Yeah.
15. Let's see. Get us a Bayou here.
Oh,
soon as I can find it. Here we go.
I just bought that one recently. Bought the 4th C for this deck and it doesn't even run 3, so I have a C. But I'm probably gonna get back up to 40 dual lands. That's a 10-year plan.
Yeah, I guess this is probably a good time maybe to play the bowman here. Oh, you can't daze it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll ping you and then make a army guy.
Yeah. That's 17.
Go. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll block another Goyf here.
Okay.
Damage.
Take 3.
Sure. Go to 12.
Triggered.
Yep. Ping you in the face.
Okay.
16.
Take Wasteland.
Okay.
I'll get rid of the Karnakas. There's a cameo. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to play Keen-Eyed Curator. Yeah, that's going to hurt. I guess I'm attacking you for 1.
You are 15.
Go.
Push.
Yeah.
Brainstorm.
Yeah. I think I'm effectively dead from here.
Yeah, I think I saw. For once, I see the goddamn line. Still only instant sorceries. Or no, you did instants and lands, so my goals are sad, but putting 2 back. I'm gonna put you and you back. And then I'm actually gonna discard the goal
Okay.
to make these guys bigger.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
plan.
the plan.
This is gonna hurt.
3. And then we do come back.
I will block a Psychic Frog.
Take 6. Alright, 9.
I think I can go to 6 here.
6. Okay.
Done?
Yep. You have me at what? 15?
Yeah. Well, that's not really helpful.
But this game feels more granular than against Merfolk.
Yeah.
I feel you're much more favored with a Merfolk deck.
Sure. Okay, let's see.
But I'll probably see more Maverick than I see Merfolk. Well, I'll see more Swords of Plowshares than I see send into Stupor.
Yeah, I'm actually just dead here because I can't deal with enough of these things. All right, go to the next game.
All right. I had Stifle for something cute. I probably should have stifled the Burnt Catacomb.
I'm stuck with another Swords to Plowshares and like 2 Knight of the Reliquaries in hand.
Okay. So it was right. I mean, I want to keep you off white. I mean,
I think
it
so.
was the double hit for Caracas, but
Yeah.
keeping you off white for swords is good because I need to protect my bros.
Well, really, the third days I think was the big thing.
I drew my opening hand was like it was all 3 dazes, 2 wastelands, a blue source, and a ponder.
I really needed the curator to be in play so I could start eating away at the goyfs. So
yeah, I like that deck because it's got main deck answers, like multiple main deck answers. So just like the graveyard. And after we do a couple of sideboard games, you mind me playing that and you play this?
sure.
I'm not leaving. We're leaving tomorrow. Me and my mom. Like noonish. I have to wake up at 9 o'clock for a haircut, and then I want to go over to the Polish deli and grab some sausages for the weekend. Bring Legacy and Vintage and pre-modern. Or maybe we get to side that guy.
All right, come on, Noble Hierarch on the play. That's what we want, right? I think I'm supposed to keep this. All right. Good.
Get to it.
Crack Windswept Teeth. I guess get Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast a Green Sun for 1.
Getting your, yep.
Assuming you're not going to force this.
Getting your Dryad Arbor. No.
No. You get Dryad Arbor, and then we shuffle, and then shuffle again.
Nope.
Yeah. Green Sun is just a really weird card like that.
Yeah.
You get 2 triggers off your Psychogenic Probe for it. Alright, go ahead.
I think what this means is I have to get. I'm gonna go with this,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna push.
Okay. Sure.
Go ahead.
I think what this means is I'm going to Wasteland your Underground Sea. Go.
I'm going to.
Let's hope that you kept like a greedy Ponder hand.
Did not. Go ahead.
Oh, alright. Draw. Play a Caracas.
Yep.
And cast Outland Liberator.
That's fine.
Go.
I'm gonna go to 19. Okay. Oopsie. Do they not know what Outland Liberator is?
No, I mean...
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's our Naturalize on a stick that also has... It transforms into a werewolf.
Yeah, it's functionally better than Night of Autumn.
Yeah.
But I hate day-night mechanic.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's dumb, but whatever. We have to play with it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll draw for my turn. Okay. I'll play Misty and Crack.
Yep.
218.
Mm-hmm.
I get an island, and I'm gonna push the Liberator.
Sure.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm going to Wasteland your Underground Sea.
Stuff that.
Sure. Attempt a Green Sun for 1.
This.
All right, go ahead.
I feel like that's the line I need to be doing. I need to be like the back and forth like that has to be in my control because I'm the tempo player. If I lose tempo, then I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why I'm trying to keep throwing you off.
Yeah.
Hoping that you just don't have it for 1 turn. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, speaking of not having it for 1 turn, do you have it again?
Sad face.
I'm gonna play Windswept Teeth, crack it, go to 19.
Yeah.
No, that should be at 18, right? I used the Windswept Teeth already. Yeah, to get the bio. Okay. Yep. Think here. Safest thing to get is probably the Savannah. Just make sure I don't lose my colored mana. And I will attempt to cast White of the Reliquary.
Thanks.
Sure. Yep. Go ahead.
Rich would always complain about Days of Legacy. I'm just like, I don't understand it. Now I understand it. This card is fucking insane.
It is.
I'll play Sewers.
Sure.
That can stay. Go ahead.
Draw.
Yeah.
Play a Wasteland.
Wasteland good.
Cast Green Sun for X equals 2.
It's good. Keon Curator.
That I think is the
Start
play.
chomping.
Yeah. I think first things first, let's get rid of the Underground Sea. Sure. Yeah. All right. I have no cards left.
Okay. Me?
Yep. Go.
So. Rogue.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Damn, you have like had it every single turn for like 6 turns in a row now.
I'm starting to get a feel for it now.
Yeah. All right, come on. I just need
another swords off the top.
Yeah, swords off the top, baby.
Or Abrupt Decay.
This is where I'm just gonna top deck like
Lands.
Land, yeah. That's not much better. Go.
I'm gonna play Polluted Delta.
Well, this is supposed to be shuffled in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That one actually did resolve.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exile land to jump the frog.
Yep.
I'm going to combat.
Yep.
Bark.
Take it.
Alright. You're at 17.
Yeah, I am.
Triggered. I will play Nile Spellbomb.
Yeah.
I will pass.
Cards in hand. You have 1.
It is the swords. All right, let me
Spellbomb, draw the card.
brainstorm.
Okay.
3. Swords is good.
I will attack you for 1.
All right. Well, we will even out at 19.
Go.
Am I 18?
I think 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take 18.
Should be at 17 then, I think. Yeah, so go ahead.
I will crack. Going to 17.
Yep. We got us a barn burner here.
Yeah, these are the games that I... Unfortunately, these are the games that I suck at because I should be going faster, but the deck has so many 4-ofs I can kind of grind.
I think what I need to draw like endurance here, I think. That's what like really gets me back in. Just takes away like your entire graveyard and makes a ton of things not useful anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to exile your graveyard. Draw a card.
Good. I don't have to look at it now.
Draw a card. Okay. Draw a card. My turn. I'm gonna waste Caracas. I'm going to plunder.
Mm-hmm.
Curse of the fucking fates.
That sounds like a shuffle to me.
That's a shuffle. I'm like in a state like this, I know what I need to be getting. I need to draw into either removal or fucking bodies.
Right, yeah.
And that's it. It can't be like force of will. Like this card is fucking functionally bad in my deck right now. And when I sideboard out, it's gonna be probably 4 days is 2 forces, just like before.
Alright. Flip it for the whole of the world to see.
Let's draw it.
Oh fuck. That was perfect.
That's a draw. Alright, go ahead.
Mm.
You're on top deck mode?
I guess I'm casting this Once Upon a Time.
Okay. Find a good creature or land.
Well, I did not find Maze of Ith, sadly.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum. Do we have a surveil land in this deck?
We do. There's a portico.
Okay.
I think it's a portico.
I guess then I'm getting this. I'm going to take this Windswept Teeth.
Okay.
I'm going to crack this Windswept Teeth.
Yeah. 16.
You want to? Oh yeah, you're not going to stifle it this time.
No, I can't.
All right. The maze was really what we were hoping for, but yeah, okay. It's surveil 1, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Keep these ordered right. You have 1 card in hand. I get the feeling that that's getting discarded to this frog if I attack.
Maybe.
There's no way that it's not. You're trading literally whatever card that is. Like, I don't think there's any chance in hell you wouldn't trade any card with this hierarch right now. Alright, so surveil. I mean, this doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah.
Go.
That's a different plan.
Yeah. We're very, very far away from that, so.
I'm guessing we're going to. So we're going to do instant to. We have plenty of instants in here. Yeah. All right. So jump.
Yep.
Bonk. Which is 15.
Yep.
Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. I'm gonna. Onder.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck me. I think I'm toast now.
Go ahead.
If there was like hope of drawing a sword now, I don't think that's gonna even help me now.
If you can hear me there.
I guess cards in hand.
2.
All right, go.
Combat.
Yeah.
Dose.
Declare no blocks.
Damage.
Before damage, I'm gonna flash in Orcish Bowmasters.
Ooh. baby. Yeah.
I will ping this frog.
I will pitch the frog.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, damage.
No blocks?
No blocks. Well, I did this after.
Okay.
Yeah,
So take 3.
Yep.
12.
I'm at 12. Triggers. Oh.
I have to draw.
Yeah, you do have to draw.
Draw.
Yep. Target.
Pitch.
Sure.
And then draw.
Target.
Pitch.
Yep.
Don't need these datas anymore.
We saw all 4 of them now.
Right.
All right.
Okay. And then second main.
Yeah. That's the guy. He does thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The biggest merc time, I'm assuming, is an 8/8.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go.
Well, that does something. I guess we're playing this Maze of Ith.
Sure.
Go.
Let's draw. This card's pretty good. Ponder.
Yeah.
Let's draw like this.
Sure. Trigger, I'll target this.
Yeah. Sorry.
They have not attacked me yet.
Yeah. Jump here.
Sure. Murktide gets bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're learning a new interaction in the
do
deck.
like this then.
It's been 2 hours, and now we are finally getting to the point where you've learned something new.
We're here for science, baby.
Yes.
These blue cards are so good.
So he's at 11 now. Okay. I will maze the Murktide.
Okay.
That thing is attacking me, so...
For 4.
You have 2 cards in hand?
2.
Okay, take it.
Okay.
Go to 8.
Okay. And draw.
Yep.
Pitch.
Yeah.
We keep our dudes alive. Go.
He still gets his counters.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Blocker.
Know that this really helps me. But, okay, I mean, I guess go ahead. Maze of Ith is the only reason I am still alive right now. Murktide and Frog is a hell of a combination.
Oh my god, I didn't even read it. I mean, sure, there's a lot of stuff I'm not gonna learn for the weekend, but if I keep with the deck. Guess we double jump. And then that's gonna be another 2 for the Murktide. Jesus. This thing is a big darkin.
I'm just gonna put this right over here.
We're gonna assume this is how it plays out. All right. We're gonna go boop boop. Both flying.
I can't do anything about the flying here. I guess I'm just going to flash in another Bowman.
Okay. I am 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that does it. Can't do anything about that. So.
Not going to try to play cute around the Bowmasters. I'm just going to face tank a bunch of damage.
Yeah. Now that was a very, very strong draw for you.
Yeah. Set of plays.
I don't know. I kept asking you many questions, and you're like, "No, I'm good."
I'm gonna work 3 days in the first 2 turns. We're fine. Alright, let's do some boards.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, I have the Undercity here. That's right, because you need that for the initiative, I guess.
Yeah, in case it gets run into initiative, I like to have my own copy.
Yeah, it's a good plan. I didn't know that there were foil ones.
Yeah, that's the one I got. If you have a non-foil one and you want to trade, you got the foil.
I definitely have non-foil ones.
Okay, you trade. That's fine.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Choke is a card that like belongs here. That card always is good against these decks. Probably Abrupt Decay. Killing Tameo and Frog seems really good.
No.
Again, another Choke. Yeah, that's because if this card resolves, like that's almost lights out. Also, probably Thoughtseize. That seems reasonable. That's got to be like one of the best things to do on turn 1. Oh, maybe.
No doubt.
Let's see. I don't think the Dismember does anything. I don't think Gaddock Teague is really that great here. I don't even think I've seen you cast a spell that like would get triggered with Gaddock Teague, so.
And my deck is very low to the ground.
Yeah, Force of Vigor does nothing here. Surgical isn't really for this deck, and the Doorkeeper Thralls don't do anything either. You don't have enter the battlefield triggers, so. Alright, so those are the cards that I would be looking at. So let's see, what is actually actively not good here? Collector Oof is terrible.
Yeah.
That's an easy side out.
I mean, it stops my spell bomb.
Woo.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Okay. I mean, Outland Liberator also is pretty terrible here. It doesn't do anything. Grist seems fine. It does blow things up, so. Fatal Push is fine. Let's see. Endurance seems okay. I don't know. Like, Endurance is both okay, but also like not super necessary either. I feel like there's 2 in here. Like, it has Reach. That's maybe relevant to the Frog. Maybe it. I don't think Dark Depths is actually going to be used at all in this match.
Not in the Stifle game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be harder to.
You've played Stifle. You also have flying blockers for it. Like I don't think there's any realistic chance. So maybe I just side out the stage and the Dark Depths here. Okay. So that leaves me with like these 4 here. I don't know if there's anything else that I would really want to change. Like, I think like all the other cards, they seem fine. I don't think any of the rest are actively bad at all. So, Bowmaster seems fine. Surprise! I don't. It's weird because like it gets a lot of triggers, but I'm not sure that it actually does a whole lot. Because every time you're drawing a card, you can just like discard to keep your guy alive anyway.
Yeah.
It's only really good when you're casting Brainstorm, so I mean, I guess maybe I just have to keep it to threaten you to do it.
But I also have a lot of removal, so I could always set myself up for like Daze Brainstorm or Push Brainstorm.
Yeah. And
I think it's a fine card, but I think it's definitely seeing less play than it used to. Obviously, than it used to.
Yeah, I think that I keep the rest of these. I don't think that there's anything else that I would want to take out for the Thoughtseize, but you can tell me if you have an opinion on that.
You know better than me.
Like,
you're not playing. I mean, I'm not playing combos, so the Thoughtseize might end up hurting you in the long run.
Maybe. I mean, that I feel like that like taking out these four cards don't really do anything against you. So, but these three are definitely good, and this at least does a little bit more than some of them. So
This is definitely yes, because
this is the only one I'm not sure about. Like, so
I think if you would not run the Thoughtseize, you would still play the Liberator as just a threat.
probably,
But Mirror Age is probably not being created through uh like my three stifles, and then I have two petty thefts that bounce it. So I
yeah.
have some pretty good responses to it, and I am on four wastelands as well, so trying to create it's going to
I
be a
mean,
little bit of an issue.
the alternative is like I could bring in the Dismember.
I mean, it at least forces my hand when I play a frog.
Yeah, it does.
It just doesn't hit a.
It
It
does
doesn't
get
hit.
rid of the Tamios too, which is not
Yeah.
the worst thing in the world.
I mean,
But
I think if you're just doing one Thoughtseize, you maybe cut the Thoughteize and put the Dismember in.
yeah, I feel like maybe that's a little bit better. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, we've been doing this for like 2 hours, so
Yeah, I'm ready to conquer this fucking tour. Too bad it's on Saturday. I'm gonna forget everything I get.
yeah,
Forget everything.
yeah. There we go. So you can see I don't really have a huge amount of experience with Maverick, but just looking at this is about where I feel like I would sideboard for this match. So you can let me know in the comments if you have a different opinion on this, but I think that this is about right. Plus or minus one card. I don't feel strongly about the Dismember, but I think it's mostly there just to like kill Cameo. Uh, this foil Undercity is really cool though. I like that. Oh yeah, the other sign is you have to have a really cool Merit Lodge token. So that's the one that he's using. Oh, there's actually two here. Let's see. This is the other one he has. Yeah, there we go. Yep. So yeah, that's about where I fall in this stuff. See how this plays out. I'm gonna take a turn quick and we'll start playing some sideboarded games. We're here. We're doing this.
You know, On the last one, you're on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're doing this.
Yeah, we're good.
Go with the Bayou and the good old Birds of Paradise.
Yep.
Go.
Play a Misty.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for the Island of Basics.
Mm-hmm.
Brainstorm.
Sure.
Go ahead. Full 7.
Go ahead.
Start the turn with a Bonder.
I'll respond. Cast Bowmasters.
It is a Bow Master. I will force a will of the Bowmaster.
Damn right you will.
I will pitch a Brazen.
Okay. You ponder resolves.
1, 2, 3. Take that. Draw. Waste Bayou. I'll pass.
We'll cast a Green Sun
For
0.
Yep. Get your boy.
Get my boy.
And then
I don't think I'm doing anything else. Oh my god, look at this shit. Well, there it is.
why is there swamps in there?
Hmm?
Is there a swamp in there?
There is one.
It's mine.
Wait, why is your swamp in my
I
deck?
don't know. Why is there a swamp?
Are you, 'cause you said there is one. Yeah, no, there shouldn't be a basic swamp in this.
No.
There should be a forest and a plains.
Yeah, let me count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 61.
You sure that there's not supposed to be a swamp in this deck?
I'm pretty sure. There might be, though. Hold on.
Because I feel like maybe there is actually a swamp in this deck.
Let me check if there's a swamp in here, and then I'll just reach over.
Yeah.
Maybe we're all fucked up.
There's also, this is a good reason to, one, know your deck list, and two, always count your deck at the beginning of every round to make sure you have 60 cards in it.
Well, that deck occasionally runs 61, so there might be
Okay.
61st. So that swamp does belong in there. So that's
Okay. All right.
That's good for you.
Okay, and then I'm passing the turn.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Age-old Ponder.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the land fuck is real.
All right. Well, I mean,
You gotta capitalize on it now. Just top deck choke, and I'll scoop.
you'd have days. It's possible. I don't think you're gonna now, though. We are gonna play this choke with the Verdant Catacombs back up here.
So, yeah.
Go.
Go ahead.
Untap. Actually, I think I'm supposed to get the tap land here, right?
Surveil land.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that and go to 19.
Gotta get as many looks as you can. You know,
Yeah.
get down those beats while you can.
Yeah, because I gotta find something to actually like threaten you with here, so makes the colors I care about, so and gives me a look.
Get yourself a knight and start fucking swinging.
That's the idea. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see here. I don't think that I actually need the second one.
No.
All right. So draw. Fog you, I guess.
Well, happens.
Attack you for 1.
Block.
Go.
18. Draw. Go. Wait. Let me discard to hand size. Let me discard Big Fatty. Go.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Untap. That should probably do the trick. Yeah. Green sun for X equals 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta do this before we attack, just in case of days, I guess.
Actually, I should have force pulled this.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not too late to force well this. Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then I attack you for 1.
Yep.
Yep.
17.
16. So you just forced it.
16. Yep.
Go.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because if you don't force this,
don't
you
want
die
to
in like
shit.
2 turns. So.
Go ahead. Wait, you're freaking. You have cards. You don't have any threats.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Let's see what happens.
My entire hand is just like removal here. So play Wasteland, attack you for 1.
Yeah, 15.
Go. The good news is you're never gonna have mana again.
Go ahead.
14.
14.
Go.
Let's go with you. Go ahead.
This might actually matter here. Okay, so 2 cast Once Upon a Time.
Matters. Yeah. Can't be a better creature.
That's the idea. Right. Did not find a better creature.
Oh.
Get a Windswept Teeth, I guess. I'm gonna crack the Windswept Teeth.
Sure.
May as well thin out the deck.
That puts you at what? 19?
I think 18 here. This is my second one. What do I get here? I guess maybe I actually just get a basic just to be safe.
I mean, well, you're already pretty good on your mana.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm very far ahead in my mana, so there's no good reason not to just get the planes right. Yeah. Attacking.
14.
Yep. Go.
Yep.
13.
13.
Go.
Saddest clock of all time. Go.
Hold on. Before you discard end step, I'm going to do a thing.
Okay.
Cast Endurance.
Okay.
They go in
Random.
Yeah. Then you discard. I mean, it was possible you might have had a force or something there, so.
Sure. Good.
Okay. Now we have like a real clock.
Oh, yeah.
4.
9.
Go.
Boop. No. Boop. Boop.
Yep.
28.
Get your Lotus Petal.
Get my basic
You
swamp.
could get your Swamp. Yeah, actually, I can't touch that, so. Yep.
Play something for you to remove. He's a 1/2.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Fatal push him.
He's pushed.
What's up? 4.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm at 5 or 4.
I have you at 5, I think. Or actually, you just cracked a fetch land, right?
Now
Yes.
now I'm in lethal range. 4.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
go.
Untap. Draw.
I'm going to tell you my hand is 4 removal spells.
Okay, that's
good
enough.
4
Sir.
removal spells, I think,
Good
will
enough,
probably
sir.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was overwhelming.
Good job, Dry Harbor. Just getting it.
Go the distance. Green Sun for 0 is no joke.
It's ramp, it's threat, it's everything.
Yeah. I was thinking if I should try to like slam choke on turn 2, but I felt like that was probably too early, so I didn't want to Green Sun right away.
Choke's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, you're telling me I'm a Merfolk player. I know all about choke. It's like, please give me my freaking Cavern of Souls.
Choke plus fucking Harbinger's gotta be insane.
Oh my god. Nobody gets to use lands ever again.
I get to live off my basic swamp and my basic island. Just my basic swamp.
No, not yet. No basic islands for you. No islands for anyone. All right, well, yeah. So sometimes matches go like that. It just revolves around one key card resolving, and then
Yeah.
makes it very difficult to do anything.
Okay.
Sure, I'll keep. I'm gonna do this in your upkeep this time. Once upon a time.
It's my turn.
I know.
Oh, you're going.
Yeah, I'm doing this
Okay.
in your upkeep
Okay.
because I'm trying. Yeah, play around Force of Negation. So, and you can't daze it either. So,
Sure.
yeah, unless you're gonna Force a Will it.
I'm not.
Hmm. I think we just take Noble Hierarch here.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Sewers?
Yeah. Sure. Let's go with a Forest and Shock Noble Hierarch.
Play island.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Yeah.
Cards in hand?
5.
5 cards. Okay. Alright, let's see how much you really like this guy. I will pay 4 life for this.
Not that much.
Okay. I didn't think so. We'll cast a Green Sun for 0.
No.
Yeah.
After that?
And then I will pass.
Always the Arbor.
Sure.
Good.
Okay, then I guess end your turn. I'll crack Catacombs.
Okay.
Go to 15.
So 20.
Let's go with the Portico here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave that there. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attempt to play this choke.
Sad face. Yeah, choke's good.
All right, go. 3 cards. Got some nice lotus petals there, I see.
Right? Yeah, it's great.
Treasure tokens.
Treasure tokens.
Yep.
See if we can live.
You have a frog.
Frog time. Yep.
Yep. Done?
Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. Draw. I will sacrifice Catacombs.
Yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Bayou. We are going to Abrupt Decay the frog.
Yep.
And attack you for 1.
Yep.
Your turn.
I don't think I get out of choke.
This is going to be very hard. You need to like get the petty theft, I think.
Yep. Petty theft was 3 cards down? Oh, so no.
Well, really, you need like petty theft and a force on top of it to keep
Yeah.
it from just resolving again.
Yeah, I cut 2 forces in 4 days. I was like, let's see. All right, so let's deboard,
Okay.
and then we'll swap decks.
Okay. All right. So you felt how it is for you. Now you want to see how it is for me. What are the decisions I'm going to make here? Let me see. Choke and choke, right? Yeah. I think this is what we said we brought in. There was already at least 1 decay in the main deck.
We're in Dark Betrayal against you.
I mean, I have black creatures, so
Yeah.
it's not like the worst thing. You know, I have Bowmaster, so.
You have Bowmasters, you have Grist, you have Knight.
So I could have like. There weren't a lot of times where like getting Grist would matter, but I probably should have thought about it at least a little bit more.
Nice to have.
Yeah.
Nice to have in the toolbox.
Yep. All right. Alright. Now it is my gosh. Alright, so I gotta look through here and familiarize myself. So what? 4 Tameo, 4 Frog, and
three Tameo,
3 Tameo.
4 Frog, 2 Regent, 2 Brazen,
Okay.
4 Goyfs.
Yep.
And then everything else is basically 4.
Okay. 1 Murderous Cut.
1 cut.
How many Stifles?
3.
3. Okay. See, like 2 spell bombs.
2 spell bombs main.
Okay.
Goyf can be a 5/6 at most.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, how many of the surveil lands or do we look at?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I figured this deck probably had multiples, but I wanted to make
2
sure.
is experimental. Some people are on it. Most people are not.
Yeah.
Joe, it's Joe's deck. Joe just like here's my 75. Okay.
It's like his literal cards, or like you
No,
just
not his
copying
cards.
deck list?
I had all the cards, but
Okay.
it's his list.
What the fuck is the difference in this Goyf and the other one?
Vastly different.
Yeah, I was like, there's so many Tarmogoyf thingies now that I have to actually. Okay, so this one is just the one-sided Tarmogoyf. This one is Death Touch and Lifelink, and it is Super Tarmogoyf. And when it deals damage, you mill that many cards, and you can put a creature from them in hand. What the fuck is this even for? Like,
It comes in a lot. It comes in against anything that is basically. It comes in a lot. Bring it against most things. You bring it against other fair decks. Against it's good against anything that grinds.
I guess that makes sense.
Control decks.
Yeah.
Just not in comic decks.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Alright.
That's the name of Legacy when it first came out.
Yeah.
Classic restricted.
Good old Type 1.5.
Now.
This is what testing is like, everyone. Like,
Grinding for hours.
it takes a lot of time to get used to cards and like what you're doing with them. So. All right. You have. All right.
All right.
That's you. Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, you got to tell me first.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
I'll go to 19.
Yeah.
Basic first.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if they have a summer plains they turn weekend, which is not going to be a guarantee, maybe that'll be a purchase.
Yeah.
Took me 6 years to find this one in this art. And I've asked everybody. And all of a sudden eBay just has one.
Again, practice. So you got to get in the habit of doing this. Sure.
Hierarch.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Let's go with Underground Sea. We'll start with our Nether Goyf.
Nether Goyf.
Go.
I'm gonna play a Dry Harbor.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast once a long time.
Sure. That don't confront me none. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Crack Scalding Tarn.
Yep. 19.
Yeah, get another Underground Sea. Cast a Ponder. think that's actually a shuffle. Those are not very good. I'm looking at Wasteland, Forest, and Brainstorm. Like, that doesn't seem very good.
Give me dudes.
Yeah.
We want our frogs.
If one of them was a frog, I think we keep that like 100%, but that's just really poor. All right. Sure. All right. Now we got 2 in the graveyard here. I'm gonna borrow this. And I will attack for 2. 18. Go.
I'm at 7.
17. You fetched. Yep. Okay. You're up.
Heath.
Let them see what I'm working with here.
I'll go to. I'll attempt to go.
The fuck you will.
He's stifling out. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. Let's do. Green Sun for 1.
Sure. Yep.
Go ahead.
Again. Habit. Drop.
Yep.
Play a Nihil Spellbomb. I will crack the Nihil Spellbomb. Exile your graveyard, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
So go up to 4. Have instant sorcery, land, artifact.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack you for 4.
Sword.
We'll attempt to force that.
It's forced. Okay, 4. 13.
Go.
Burn Catacombs.
Sure.
Attempt to crack.
Yeah.
Do I still lose life off of a stifled fetch?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think we marked that right, so you'd be at 11. Okay. Sure.
I'll combat for 3.
Sure. 15.
Got it.
Done?
Yeah.
Crack.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Let's fill up that graveyard, baby. Draw. Get in there.
Attempt to swords.
You are gonna actually. Let's see. Cards in hand?
2.
2. I'm going to fatal push my own Netherglyph.
Right.
Yeah, so I think he gets in the graveyard first. Yeah.
Yeah. Field push goes on top.
We have any number of other cards. We have 4 more card types. Okay.
Yeah. He very rarely escapes. In all the testing I've done with that deck, very rarely.
Well,
but it does happen.
It is gonna happen right now. I'm gonna fetch here.
Yeah.
Let's get the basic island out. Turns out Exile Zone is a place he's not going to come back from. But the graveyard is
cool.
a much better place for him to be, so...
Yeah.
I have basic island here somewhere.
You do.
Yeah. It's just 1 and 1, right?
1 and 1.
Oh, I know why I'm not finding it.
Is it because it's in your hand?
Maybe. It's okay. We'll find this one instead. We will escape this guy. Should get rid of instant, land, artifact, sorcery. And we have instant and lands left. All right. So go ahead.
Cards?
2.
Flashing Bowmaster.
Yep.
Hit you for 1.
Go to 13. Well, we've got to see another new line that we haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
Killing your own creature to evade sorcery removal, or the exile removal.
Yep.
Could be relevant to know that.
Waste sewers. Combat for 3.
I'm going to take 3 to 10.
Okay. Go ahead.
Play Misty. Crack Misty.
Okay,
Let's get another sewers. Alright, let's see what we got. Put that in the graveyard, I guess. 2.
Reach up creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's cast Murktide, so I'll pay 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. So he gets 2 counters on him. This will go back down to 2. Go. I guess I could have attacked, but yeah, it's probably should have attacked.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Play an island.
Yep.
Attack with... Yeah, sure. Attack with both of these.
I'll trump the gold.
Sure. Go.
Take 5.
Yep. Go to...
6.
Yep, your turn. Yeah, where did this island come from? Who knows? It could have been anywhere the whole time.
Cards.
1 card.
Hard cast. Force of Will. Green Sun for free.
Yeah.
I think I'm good for tonight.
Yeah.
If we grounded as well as we could. I saw that you were ahead basically the entire game. You did exactly what the deck needs to do.
Yeah. Just trying my best to keep just far enough ahead. And flipping Murktide was like really huge. I think if I did not find Murktide in like that turn, I was probably gonna like start losing from there. I don't think we sideboarded, so you should be alright. Yeah, this is probably a good time to just remember to count the deck, so do that quick before we put these away.
Yeah, if you didn't have the Force, I would have Green Sun for Grits and killed the Murktide.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That 1000% the play.
60. And I'll go back and just do degeneracy and add a 61st Questing Beast.
Yeah. I mean, a nice tutor target, yeah, for sure. I like him a lot. There we go, 60 cards.
Maybe I might even keep it legal and just cut one Bowmaster and go down to 3.
Yeah. Alright, there's that. And your deck box.
Okay. This is 60 and 15. That works good.
Yep. Yeah, we got a good 3 hours of testing in there, so hopefully... I know you're still like a little bit new to like the tempo decks. You don't play like them that often. Yeah.
Last time I played tempo deck was when Delver was still 3 colors with green.
Yeah.
We played Hooting Mandrills and
played
Mongoose.
Rug Delver, yeah.
The goose is loose.
Yeah, that was definitely it's a different time. Oh, just 1 mana 4/4s were like good enough, but not anymore. Now like a 1 mana 5/5 is like barely even good enough.
It's a shame.
So, you know what? Before we leave, I guess I should get the power out because you're gonna need that, and this is a great opportunity to show it off. So,
there you go.
All right, let's let me unlock my thing here and get that quick.
Do you play with sealables?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've actually had these out. Dave here is probably the only person on this planet that I would trust to take, you know what, $20,000 of fucking magic cards of mine to Eternal Weekend and return with them.
Yeah. No one's gonna fuck with me.
No. Move them from their plastic tombs.
Never slab those motherfuckers.
Never.
These are
The Lotus was at one point slabbed.
That's terrible.
But that's because I got it like that and then I removed it from it and it's never been back in one since. It was only like that because I got it authenticated like when I bought it because I wanted to make sure it's like, alright, we're not fucking around. Like, spending money on this, it better be fucking real. Alright, everybody, you want to see it? There we go. Here, we'll start small. Ready? Ancestral.
Oh, you have inner sleeves in here.
Oh, inner sleeves. Yeah, I thought
Okay.
you meant like full sealed ones. Or...
Okay. Even easier.
Oh, you know what? They might still be in the one that you had them in last time.
Sweet.
That might be why.
Even better.
I think that is the case. Okay.
Good to go.
Here we go. The Sapphire. Yep, that one's also signed.
I got that one signed.
Yeah,
Last year.
actually, he got that one signed too. Yeah,
That was 2 years ago.
Recalls here.
Yeah.
And these are what? Both like 3,000 to 4,000.
Oh no, they're a lot. They're a lot less now.
Yeah, are they?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Moxes are like 2.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
Ancestral and Time Walk are both around 2,200.
Okay.
And then loads are about like 9.
All right, so they've gone down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting into purchase range.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I'm not getting rid of them anytime soon. Here we go. The Lotus, obviously, this is a really nice one. Oops.
You don't.
It was also signed by Christopher Rush. So.
I got that one signed too, right?
No, this one is the one that I had signed in person. 'Cause I took it to see him, and then this is the most infamous of them, the Time Walk.
The Pony Walk.
Yeah, you can see it. It has like a little bit of play on it, but this is one of the most infamous ones that exists out here in the world. It's the Rainbow Dash Time Walk. There's 9 other cards that go with this set somewhere out in the world. I just happen to have this one, so here we go.
Right.
So what are you playing for Vintage? Are you playing Initiative or
Bug?
Bug? Okay.
I always play Bug.
Okay.
If you want to, I mean, the deck's apart actually because it's like.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to like worry about getting it together.
Yeah. So then we're at So Bug is basically the fair deck of Vintage. There's nothing busted happening. It's just the Wasteland deck that plays Deathrite Shaman and Frogs and tries to outvalue the opponent.
Yeah.
It has enough blue spells to stop all the dirty combos.
So I guess while we're in here, we may as well show off like all the other Lotus cards that we have sitting here. What? The Lotus Field.
Here we go.
What is it? Lotus Guardian. What is it? Lotus Path Jin, huh? Petal. Lotus Veil. This one actually is a little bit expensive, I think. Yeah, because I think it's a reserve list card. That's why. Mystic is a common. Blacker Lotus. This one is signed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gilded Lotus. That one's really popular in Commander. One of my favorites, Mox Lotus.
Yeah.
Makes infinity mana. Nyx Lotus. I have a nice foil of this one. Mirrored Lotus. Playtest card. Yeah, it's the Lotus where both players get to start the game with one.
Nice.
We got Lotus Blossom here, Lotus Cobra, and then a signed Lotus Bloom. Yeah. And to also finish this off, we have the giant Black Lotus as well.
We are fans.
Yeah. Figure, you know what? If you're going to have one, you may as well have them all, right? Okay. Well, I hope that you do better this year than last year.
I definitely will because I'm not going to be dropping after round 3. I'll at least do 5 rounds.
You at least play until you win one. If you don't win one, you don't get to come home.
Oh. Well, Legacy's less important because we're playing Vintage on Friday.
Yeah.
Vintage is before that.
So. Oh yeah, and then this is the other one I keep in here. The fucking shiny Charizard. This is the one like all the kids are like, oh, I want the foil Charizard from the base set. This one's actually like I want to say somewhere in like the $50 to $100 range because it's like one of the older ones, but there is a version of this card that's also I think shadowless. It's like really expensive, and I don't have that one. But.
I'm gonna get out of here before you start pulling out all the Dragonites.
Oh my god, no! We would never be done. I have like an entire binder full of every one that's ever been printed. So,
all right. Thanks for the test.
Of course, it was a pleasure having you here. So,
I'll see you on Sunday.
Yep. Hope that you do well.
Thank you.
Yep. So there we go. We got 3 hours of Legacy in here. Hope everybody enjoys this. If you want to live the Magic Grinder life, you better prepare yourself because this is what you have to do in order to get ready for tournaments and stuff. It's just a lot of just play testing. You get a lot of people that do this though. They'll just like have weekends where they'll just like be at somebody's house just testing all weekend. So some people do like they'll proxy up like battle boxes and stuff of decks that they're expecting to play against. So we're just playing like one fish because that's like the thing that I'm an expert on, and I always have it with me. But and then Maverick is the other deck that he normally keeps together. But realistically, if you want to do a lot of like serious testing, you actually have to build like proxy decks in order to like play against and have an idea of what your sideboard strategy should be and everything. So, but yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, so got to play with some fun cards today and see some really fun vintage cards. So I don't know if you see them. Maybe if you're going to Eternal Weekends, maybe you'll see the Rainbow Dash out there in the wild. You'll know. But all right, that's enough for this week, everybody. I will see you again next week. I should be streaming on Saturday, but we won't be streaming Magic Saturday. We're actually streaming the Galactic Grand Prix for F-099. I'm going to be doing that for like 2.5 hours, something. I think that's about how long they expect it to be, because it's like 25 races worth of stuff for that. So yeah, we'll be hanging out Saturday afternoon doing that. But we've done 3 hours of Magic this week, and yeah, we're good with this. So, but anyway, if you like what you were watching, give it a thumbs up. If you like Legacy, you like paper Magic, you like just fancy cards in general, or you like me, especially if you like me, you got to click thumbs up. All right, please. And if you really, really like me, you could become a member on the YouTube channel and get your name in the intro of this. That'd be awesome, I think. And yeah, leave comments. I will read through them. I really appreciate everybody who stops by and watches this. So, all right, I'll see you again later, everybody. Take it easy.